Hi, welcome to Ideal Self Today and our health consult description. So many of you may be wondering, what is it like to come in and visit a naturopath? What do they do? What does Angela do? And I'm here to just kind of draw out some of the steps that we take when you come in for an appointment regarding your health, and maybe it's some minor issues that you may be experiencing. Maybe you're constipated, maybe you have some minor health issues like not sleeping very well, maybe it's fatigue, maybe it's weight issues, or maybe it's even something a little bit more further, like you are actually being medicated for certain things and you may have a diagnosis. Wherever you're at, that's step one, is we really want to meet you where you're at. So when you come in and have an appointment for a health consult, it's about, your initial appointment's going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, because we really want to hear your story. We want to know what's going on with you, what's been going on in your life, what now is really kind of keeping you from living the life that you really deserve to be living. So we start there. Then what we want to do is we do kind of a 5-step program, and what we want to first start with is our assessments. So by doing assessments, it's telling us what you think is going on, and we're going to do several of these. One is going to be a brain assessment, we're going to do a neurological assessment, we're going to look at metabolically what is going on, especially with weight and thyroid issues. We want to know what are the symptoms you're feeling, and how does that relate to maybe some core issues that could be causing some of those problems. And then of course the nutritional deficiency component. So these are the first assessments that you'll take. Many of these we'll have you take even before you come in, because we don't want to tie up your time and money doing paperwork. So we send these out to you and you can have those done and then bring them in or email them back to us. Then we look at what is going on in the body. Now, we don't have a magic crystal ball, but I will tell you, the Zyto is one of the best tools we have for looking at what is currently going on that's causing stress in the body. And so this energetic stressor test actually helps us kind of hone in a little bit on some things that might not be obvious to you or even myself. And then we want to look at what's going on structurally with your body. Many people go to chiropractors, which we love and support many of the chiropractors in our area, but we can help you with some structural stuff that can even make your visits to the chiropractor even better. So we look at what's going on structurally in your body, and then we want to look at the physical stress that it's causing. And we have a series of exams that we actually do in office that really pinpoint some of those aspects. And then of course, the emotional component. We don't always have to address this with every client, but we all seem to have kind of an emotional relationship to some of the health issues that might be going on. So this is kind of one of those things where we don't force it upon anybody, but it truly is a very important step in a healing process. So we do address that if that is something the client is open to doing. And then of course, the number 5 is we're going to be doing the whole kind of bringing it all together, summing it up for you, talking about what foods. I mean, we all know that there are foods to avoid. We all know that gluten's not good for us, and dairy and sugar. We all know these things have some health side effects when we consume them. We go a little bit deeper than that. We try to figure out what diet program out there. We're not going to charge you to tell you what to eat. There's 150,000 different diet programs out there that you can just buy books and do on your own. But what we want to do is we want to hone in on what's going on with your gut health, what's going on with your brain health, what is going on metabolically in your maybe thyroid or insulin issues. So we're going to take you as an individual and we're going to help you develop kind of just a short food list and things that you can do to help get you from point A to point B with really too much problem. And I will tell you, the things that we do, they offer such a benefit to our clients. It's just really knowing what you should do. And then of course we want to make sure, we talked about the structural component. We want to make sure that we're giving you stretches that are going to help support bringing your body back into balance structurally. We're going to talk about breathing exercises. I know that sounds funny because we breathe every day, but really we don't breathe appropriately, especially when we're in stressful situations. So we'll talk to you about certain breathing exercises if they are something you would need. And then of course the supplement, and we talked about some gut and liver kind of health and getting in there and nourishing. You know, the liver is such an important organ, so we really want to make sure you don't have things like SIBO and you don't have gut issues, because if you have gut issues, you're not going to process conversion of T4 to T3 for your thyroid, and you're not going to have proper brain health. But a lot of times it's not just the gut. We need to address the brain. We need to address the 6 inches between the ears as well. So what we do is we take this whole big process and we just kind of sum it up into a very simple protocol for you, and we have such great results. So we hope that you decide to move forward and just give us a call and come on in for a health consultation. Take care. Bye-bye.